I might as well get to it.
Ladies and gentlemen, you have now come to the right place.
It's time for the late night snack.
That's where the drums kick in, because we're serious and we're ready to podcast.
You're professionals.
We can create a perfect world in our heads.
Welcome back to the late night snack. I'm your host, Maddie.
Just like that guy, we're coming back in style. I'm here. My name is Dawson O'Brien.
And I'm Maddie Sebestyen. And this is...
That was a really awesome dude.
Yeah?
That guy was really, really awesome.
He was really awesome.
You could tell by the way everyone was looking that everyone was thinking that that guy was an absolute all-star. And they were really excited that he was there.
Almost as awesome as your glasses.
My glasses have made a return. Yes, the Women's Slayer 5000s are back. They're on my face. Maddie doesn't like me wearing them because she doesn't like the female attention that I get from wearing these bad boys. That's why she says, please don't wear them in public. Because literally, I wear them out, and I literally am like single file line. You know, like I try to like narrow it down, be like, look, ladies, I'm a faithful man. I'm a loyal man, and I know with these bad boys, it looks like, hey, you know, I'm looking to flirt. I'm looking to see what's out there, but it's not true. I'm just trying to block the sun from my eyes and look really fashionable while I'm doing it.
Yes, and that's exactly what you do. You look great. And I'm sure everyone's excited. This is our second to last episode, long distance format, so get hype about that. We will soon be back together. Ooh.
I miss you a lot. I'm really excited for long distance to be over. The only thing good that came out of long distance is having video with the podcast.
That is
and
true.
Having this format. I think this format's really cool. We're going to have to find a way to do this with you here, which shouldn't be hard. But that's the one good thing that long distance brought out of this was it made our podcast a little better by adding some video. So really excited to have you back. Really excited to take you out on some cool dates. Now that COVID's over, we can actually do things. It's going to be really cool.
It's true.
We've literally been dating now for several months, and we haven't been able to be like a real couple because we can't go do anything. But now we can, so I'm very excited about it.
We haven't been able to disgustingly shove our love on everyone around us, so I'm excited about that.
And you know me, I'm all about that PDA. You know me. It's one of those things that I just love a lot. I love when other couples are like, hey, let me show you our affection for each other in front of you. Because you asked for it, right?
Well, you did sweetly show your affection from a distance this week. Dawson surprised me with flowers yesterday. Maybe I'll insert a picture somewhere. I don't know how to do that, but I'll figure it out. Of the pretty flowers.
We'll figure it out.
It was very sweet.
I wanted to surprise you. It's been a really long time since I've seen you, and I miss you. So I wanted to do something a little special.
I know, it's been like 3-4 weeks, which I realize is a short period of time for a lot of people. A lot of people have it worse, but it's still a long time for us.
It's been a month.
Almost, yeah. Yeah, almost exactly, I think. So, it's been rough.
So it's been a long time, and I'm ready to wrap it up. It's not fun.
Me too. Ready to get it over with. Memorial Day is coming up on Monday, so that's exciting. I hope everyone enjoys their long weekends.
Hey, Memorial Day, bust out your wraparounds again, all right? Go to your neighborhood pool or wherever they're grilling hot dogs. Wear these, show support for your country, love the US of A, and go ahead and, find yourself a girlfriend or two while you're at it. You know what I mean?
Yes, for Dawson, because he's not allowed to, so.
Hey, I'm just helping the other folks out there, okay? I'm the kind of guy that I am everybody's wingman, okay? And rule number one for trying to, look, this is my girlfriend right here. We have a podcast, and you think I could have done that without these? No, I don't have that good of a personality. I don't have the looks, but these are the looks. This is what gets me places. So, of course, pull out your wraparounds. Get yourself some jeans and flip-flops. Of course, that's another one that just really sets yourself apart from all the others. What are other good fashion trends for men that women really enjoy?
Graphic
Coming
t-shirts.
from a female. This is like Graphic t-shirts. Okay.
I think especially graphic tank tops say a lot. Like suns out, guns out, you know, really, really brings the ladies.
Yeah, or like Wolverine or like Marvel Studios t-shirts.
Oh, yeah.
That really says, hey,
Yeah.
I have dated a lot.
Yeah.
Trying to think.
Video game sweatshirts are definitely out.
Oh, yes.
Or in.
Oh, yeah. Hey, you got your favorite video game? Put it on a hoodie. Oh, like especially a hoodie with a zipper. Okay. A zipper hoodie with some like Minecraft. Man, you got it going on.
The ladies are all
honestly,
over you.
I know what you're saying. Hey, Dawson, you're making fun of that. No, I'm not. I'm saying if you wear that in public and go up to a girl, it says, hey, I've got a lot of confidence in myself. It really does. So go out there and do it. It really makes yourself look bolder than you actually are, you know?
We love a bold look. Should I show everyone my new shoes? They're not that exciting, but I'm really excited about them. I'm wearing them.
I think they're awesome. I think you should totally show them.
Can you see it?
That's one way to show them. Yeah, they look sick.
How else was I supposed to show them? They're on my feet.
I thought you would remove them from the foot and then just hold it.
It's a lot of work.
But then you did gymnastics, so that was also cool.
I did do gymnastics for, a little while when I was a kid. I think Dawson's heard the story. The first time I ever went to gymnastics practice, I had just finished watching, I guess it was probably the 2008 or 2004 Olympics. Don't know which. I was obsessed with gymnastics after that, and I told my mom, I asked her on our way to practice, I said, will you be there when I win my gold medal, Mom? And she was like, yeah. Let's just get through the first day of practice first, But, yeah, and look where we are. No gold medals, but that's okay.
Well, 2008, that was Beijing, right?
I think so. I think it was earlier than that. I don't remember which, though. But that spurred my, love of Shawn Johnson, who's an Olympic gymnast. She lives in Nashville. She and her husband have a podcast. If they, happen to listen to this, want to come on the pod, I'd probably die.
Look, the line's out the door for everyone trying to get on the late night snack right now.
It really is.
It actually is, Loki. It's starting to create a little bit of a buzz. So,
people are hyped.
Shawn Johnson, if you're out there and you want to come talk about your experience in the Olympics and any other stuff, please.
Is a former, I think, NFL player, so you'd have fun with that.
I would have fun with that.
It'd be a
That'd
good,
be really cool.
Good match. I really just want to be friends.
Just two jocks kicking it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're both former jocks.
Well, I mean, speaking of super cool outfits and things and gold medals, I think that this old lady should win a gold medal.
I know what you're trying to say here, and before you show it, I just want to say, everyone's like, hey, look, party while you're young. That's bullcrap. That's called giving up. Okay, there is no age limit to partying. Okay, you can party till death if you want to. Sometimes people party till death, literally. But
right through death, actually.
Literally they party right to the gates of hell. Anyways, so this is awesome. This just says, hey, life's all about having a good time, regardless of your age. So I'm really excited we found this clip.
Let's find it.
Let's go!
I mean, I think it's pretty great.
Oh, yeah.
I know my grandma definitely
awesome.
Not doing that.
Little bit of a hazardous move. I think that I got anxiety watching that the first couple of times.
Rushing to her head for an old lady.
Yes. I think even at I'm almost 22 now.
Yeah.
When I do a cartwheel, I feel like I pull something, it kind of sucks. So being at her age and being upside down, she does not want to do that. Well, actually, I think she does.
She did.
Let me ask you this. This is an interesting question. Do you think she said, hey, hold me upside down for this keg stand? Or do you think they're like, hey, excuse me, would you please let us do this keg stand thing?
I think it was definitely, hey, will you please let us do a keg stand thing with you? But I'd love it if she was like, back in my day, I used to do keg stands all the time. Let me try it.
I love how you assume she's from the South.
That's not even my southern accent. That's just my old lady accent. That's why I
Old
don't do
ladies are all
accents.
born. Yes.
Your old lady's better than mine for sure.
Probably. I'm trying to think what an old lady would sound. Well, I'd like to do some kind of keg stand with y'all. If y'all have got the time, to please
Sounds
let me do it.
It's a little more grandpa than it is grandma, but like that's understandable because you're a man.
Yeah, I feel like it'd be kind of weird if I can do a spot on grandma.
I mean, it would.
That'd be a lot.
Yeah, no, it would. You know what's also a lot though? Our news story for this
Allergies.
week. Allergies.
First off, before we get there, allergies. So, yes, these are hot, but also these are to keep me from rubbing my eyes because my eyes are literally swollen right now. Pollen and everything is in bloom right now, and it sucks. It is so bad. I can barely breathe outside. I go outside for I went golfing with my dad the other day, and I maybe sneezed 658 times. I could not stop sneezing. I couldn't even aim. As I was trying to putt, I was just like, like the entire time, just sneezing, coughing, rubbing my eyes. You know when the point where you rub your eyes to the point they burn?
Yeah, I try really hard not to rub my eyes because my eyes already usually burn.
Me too. But everything's in bloom. And I think, too, we've been inside now for about a year.
Yeah.
You know, with the quarantine, we haven't just been outside very much. Now, everyone's back outside and everything's in bloom, and our bodies aren't prepared for it. And it sucks. A lot.
Yeah, it's bad here, but I don't think it's as bad as it is there, so I'm hoping I'm okay when I come back. I'm not ready to be attacked by the pollen.
Can I tell you something?
Yeah.
You're not ready. As someone who's here and dying, you're not ready for this pollen. I don't know when it will go. Also, fun fact, too. Just learned about this yesterday. Cicadas come in 2 weeks.
Oh, yeah, you didn't know that? It's like the 17 years cicadas.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just disgusting.
I just wasn't paying attention to it. Kind of like everybody else when the government said that aliens are real and that they deal with it every day. Everyone just doesn't pay attention to it. That's how I was with cicadas. Just didn't get the news.
Apparently,
but yeah, also look that up. If you haven't looked that up, please look that up. And also, if you think that's crazy, Tom DeLonge, the original lead singer from Blink-182, was hired by Hillary Clinton if she had won the election to run the UFO program. Let me say that again. The guy who sings "Where Are You?" like "Where are you?" that guy was going to run the UFO program at the Pentagon because he knows so much about aliens.
It is highly concerning.
Honestly, y'all need to get into this alien stuff. It's really just it is just a black hole of information of just things that you can't wrap your head around. Look into it because it's real now. It's not conspiracy theories.
Also,
it's just history.
This is completely unrelated, but I just thought about it because I talked to my dad about it this morning. Did you know, this might be disgusting to admit on the internet, but did you know that dishwashers have filters that you're supposed to clean?
Of course I did.
Yeah, just learned this like yesterday. And my dad said in his 8 years of living in our house now, he's done it once. So.
I knew that the whole time.
But he said
I'm not thankful that you told us that. I'm not thankful at all because I already knew that.
His best friend said they clean theirs like every couple weeks or so. And my dad was like, that is very interesting. So I just thought, as long as we're telling our listeners, important tidbits of information.
Look, I know where it is because I've cleaned it before. But just so everyone's on the same page, do you want to explain where that is and how to change that?
I have no idea.
I already know. I don't need to explain it to anybody.
Obviously.
I just want to hear it from someone else.
I'm gonna
see if you know.
Okay. It says, let's see. Locate the dishwasher filter. Since the filter is located on the interior floor of the dishwasher, not where I thought it would be. It's easier to locate and remove if you take out the bottom rack of the dishwasher. Most manual filters are round, twist lock into place, and often have arrows indicating which way to turn the cylinder to remove it. So then you're going to take it out, pull up to remove it from the dishwash floor, prepare a cleaning solution, fill a sink or large bowl with hot water and a few drops of dishwashing liquid, soak it there for a few minutes to loosen up the debris. That's disgusting.
I think they get the point.
Yeah, that's really odd.
I think we don't have to go through the entire steps of how to change this. I was learning. I didn't learn anything. I've been doing this. I literally was
your
born,
whole life.
And the nurses actually told my parents. They were like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but your brand new baby son just changed and cleaned that dishwasher. And he knew exactly what to do. So it comes natural to me.
I mean, clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, speaking
Everyone's got their talent. Some people can sing. Some people can dance. I can clean a dishwasher. Pretty great.
Good to know. Well, speaking of
I just hiccup
things,
burped right there, and it hurt my throat a lot.
Thank you for sharing
Have
with
you
the
ever
class.
done that?
Yes.
Has that ever happened?
Yes.
It just feels like an absolute bomb just exploded in your throat, because like the hiccup comes up and the burp's trying to go out,
stretches out
but
your
then
throat.
somehow it gets sucked back. You can feel it. It's in one little area of the throat, and it still hurts. Now it's going down into my chest. So
I have to sneeze.
just being honest here on the late night snack. There's that pollen. Yes.
Big pollen gal. Anyway, speaking of things that you did as a child, did you ever put a message in a bottle? Try to float it away? No? Okay. Well, as someone growing up in Michigan, living by a large body of water where you can't see the other side, I never personally did it, but I always wanted to. But my mom was always like...
I mean, it sounds sick.
My mom was always like, it's just going to come back. Like, that's not how it works. Like, it can't go anywhere. It's just going to... You're not going to have it out far enough. Like, it's just going to come back in and pollute the thing. I was like, okay. So, I saw this story today that I just thought I'm going to show my mom, that a message in a bottle floated all the way from Prince Edward Island in Canada to Texas, and it took 2 years.
2.5 years.
2.5 years. Sorry. You remember.
I just thought it was so super cool. What would be really cool though, except there's no way, especially because it took 2.5 years, like batteries would die and all that, but to like have a time lapse video of that, like the entire
Yeah, that would be cool. I feel
2.5
like
years.
hasn't somebody done that or talked about doing that with like a GoPro or something? I feel like I remember hearing about that. I don't know.
Probably, but not like a 2.5 year long.
Well, the thing is, like, when you
voyage.
send it
No
out,
way.
it's like you have no idea, right? Like, you're like, you don't know how
Right.
long it's going to take. It could be tomorrow. It could be 2.5 years. The kid thought that they were pranking him. They called him because he put his information on the note, but it doesn't say what else is in there. And the kid was like, is this a joke? Like, you found my bottle? So.
Wouldn't it suck though? Think about the person that found the bottle, right? What if you're on the beach and you see a bottle wash up and like you're freaking out and you think it's awesome and you finally open it and it's just a message that's like, you suck. And you're like, well, that's really cool. Thanks for sharing that. That was really awesome.
Yeah. No. It's like, yeah. I don't know what kind of response that was.
That was a really interesting response. You said, yeah, 3 different times, 3 different ways.
What were the
yeah,
3 different
yeah?
ways?
Yeah. It was something like that. It was like, they can rewind it and see it.
I got distracted
That'll
because I
be-
saw
okay. That should be the Instagram poll. Which yeah is the correct response of the 3 yes?
Yeah. Well, let's segue into the news section. We haven't had a good news intro for a while, so I will insert that in so everyone can hear it. I'm really, really excited about our news story today. Dawson will tell you I'm very excited.
Why don't you just go ahead and let us know? We're really excited.
Okay. The headline reads, Florida woman nearly naked, leads cops on high-speed chase in stolen car. There's a lot to unpack here.
Did you say nearly naked or completely naked?
Nearly naked.
What does that mean?
Do you want a picture of her face? I don't have a picture of her nearly naked, but I have a picture of her face.
Yeah, I don't think we're gonna show her nearly naked. I don't think that's the game plan there. But I want to know what nearly naked means. Ooh,
Do you see it?
Have you ever heard of a news story that's like Florida person does blank, and then they're like, oh, let's look at the mugshot, and then they're like, actually, that was like super attractive, and I'm glad I saw that. You know,
Yeah,
you never
that's why
see
I
that.
always-
Every single mugshot is like, ooh, it is the lowest point of a person's life.
I just like it. All it says is nearly fully unclothed. What does that mean?
Does that mean underwear?
I guess, maybe. I have no idea. Oh, troopers also found a glass pipe used for smoking methamphetamine and a substance believed to be meth inside the
go.
car.
Yep. Methamphetamine, you can find a lot of stories where methamphetamine was like the root cause for the start of this story. This is one of those stories. Meth was smoked,
Didn't we
naked high-speed chase.
we
No one's ever smoked
talk
meth
about
and
someone
been
else
like,
with
what?
meth?
What?
Sorry, we just talked over each other. I said, didn't we cover another story of someone who was on meth? But I don't remember.
Probably. This is
Another
kinda what
Florida
this is
person.
about. Yeah. The thing about meth though, no one's ever smoked meth and been like, let's just go chill out on the couch, and just like
Yeah,
you know
no.
kick back for the night. Everyone smokes meth and they're like, let's go like assault people and like get the police attention every single
Yeah.
time.
She also had a suspended driver's license and claimed when they finally tracked her down into a ditch that it was her aunt's car and she was allowed to use it. So we'll see what happens.
That's pretty cool.
I just like
Isn't that kind of
I'm
hilarious
curious.
that after the high speed chase and crashing into the ditch and being naked, the police were like, "Can I see your license?" Oh, it's suspended. Like, it really is that the most concerning thing, Paul, who's
I was
on the
thinking,
highway
like-
patrol team?
Like, imagine being a police officer in Florida. Like, this is just another Tuesday. Like,
She's literally like pretty much naked in the backseat of a cop car, and he like knocks on the window and goes, 2 weeks expired. You got to go down to the DMV and get it renewed, okay? She's like, I'm going to go to prison for a long time. Like, when you get out, go to the DMV.
I just like, I feel like that would be the most interesting place to be a police officer. Like, just,
Oh,
they
yeah.
saw this nearly naked lady and they were like, just a normal day, you know?
If you want a
Meth
job,
addicts everywhere.
if you're looking for a job that will give you enough stories to tell at dinner with anybody for the rest of your life, you want to become a Florida police officer. Those stories are nuts. Maybe not even police officer, but just like Florida news reporter. Be around Florida news. You'll always just be like, you would not believe what happened on Tuesday. And it's the craziest thing you've ever heard in your life.
Yeah, it's like dinner conversation. My mom always is like, you're stealing my interesting dinner conversation if you like tell the story for the day. Like, you would never be able to steal these dinner conversations. Like, they're just
Oh, no.
it's too good. It's too good.
Way too good. LaCroix,
Well, I'm-
please sponsor our podcast. God, would love to be LaCroix's ambassador.
Well, I'm glad that we ended the show today with probably my favorite news story we've ever featured. The only thing that would make it better is if she had a crazy tattoo. That would really just full circle it for me. But other than that, it's okay.
And if that crazy tattoo was probably right here, that's
generally the region.
a good region to have a cool tattoo.
Yeah.
I was thinking about getting a neck tattoo. What do you think about that?
Absolutely not.
Really? I was thinking about getting like one of those cool like Chinese dragons up my spine and onto the back of my neck.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
I can cover it with a
For sure.
turtleneck like during the day, but then at night, you're not gonna look sick.
At our wedding someday, you're like wearing a turtleneck to cover your tattoo.
Yeah, but it's like it's kind of cool. I feel like most people would be like, that's kind of cool.
I feel like maybe after we get married. How about that?
Okay. That's fair.
That's fair. Okay, well, that's all we have for you guys today. As usual, Dawson and I's socials are linked in the show notes or in the description of the video, depending on how you're listening or watching. You can send us videos, comments, questions, concerns to Late Night Snack Pod on Instagram, and anything to our email at latenightsnack.thepodcast@gmail.com. And we'll catch you guys next week.
Yes. Come back next week. Go ahead and say screw you to pollen. And we're excited to have you back next week. Peace.
Well, I might as well get to it.